Hello everyone, welcome to this class. This class we're going to deal with percentage. We're going to do introduction to percentage, and let's start. First exercise we are dealing with is exercise 3E. Express the following percentages as I, fraction in its lowest form, II, decimals. So let's start with A. When you have a percentage and you need to express it as fraction, what are you going to do? Just simply divide it by 100. That's what I mean. So the first one is 25 divided by 100. 25 go is 1. 25 divided is 4. So this is the I part of it as lowest fraction. Why I part of it is as decimal. We use the long division method. Can 1 divide? No. We'll add 0 point and add 0 here. Can 10 divide? Yes, 2. We know this long division method, you're only considering the whole number and forget about the remainder. 2 times 4, 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Can 2 divide? No, add 0. 20 divided by 4, 5. 5 times 4, 20. 20 divided minus 20 is 0. So once you get 0, you've gotten your answer. So for the second one is 0.25. Let's go to the B. We have 50%. So which is 50 over 100 in fraction. 50 divide 1, 50 divide 2. So this is your lowest term in fraction for the I. Then for the II, we go for the long division method, 2 and 1. Can 1 divide? No, not enough. We now add 0. 10 divide 5. 5 times 2, 10. 0. 10 minus 10 is 0. So this is the second answer. So I will allow you to do F, which is 30%. So let me go for this one that might look nice. This is 33 and 1 over 3%. So let's solve it in the next slide. Okay, 33 and 1 over 3%. And we all know that when you have percentage, you just simply divide by 100. So this is supposed to be 33 and 1 over 3 all over 100, right? But then we have a mixed fraction here. So it is advisable to first change it to improper fraction before you start solving. So how do we convert 33 and 1 over 3 to improper fraction? It will be 3 times 33 plus 1. So 3 times 33 is what? 99. 99 plus 1 is 100. So the answer is 100 over 3. So this 100 over 3 is what you are now dividing by 100. So it will be 100 over 3 divided by 100. Remember how we solve for fraction? It will be 100 over 3 times. You now do the inverse. Once you change the division to multiplication, you do what you have here, you do the inverse. So when you multiply, you have 1 over 3. So this is your answer for the lowest in simplest fractional form. So for decimal, we'll do the long decimal. We'll do the long division method. Can 1 divide? No, 0 dot. Then add 0 here. 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Right? Yeah. When you subtract, you have 1. Can 1 divide again? No. You add 0. 10 divided by 3 again is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. You subtract, you have 1. Can 1 divide again? No. Add 0. 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3, you have 9. Can 1 divide again? No. Sorry, 10 minus 9 is 1. Can 1 divide? No. Add 0. 10 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3, you have 9. So when you keep doing it, it will never end. This is what we call reoccurring fractions. And whenever you have a reoccurring fractions, what you're going to do is stop at a point and do your approximate. So what we have here is 0.3333. It will keep on giving us 3. It doesn't end. So can we decide to say, okay, let's put it in 3 decimal places. In that case, we have 0.333 for 3 decimal places. As you can see, the next number, which is the 4th decimal, is not up to 5. That's why I did not increase this one. So let's go to the next example. But before we move to the next class, there's something I forgot to let you know. This expression, you can also express it as 0.3 dot. When you see something like 0.3 dot, it means these 3 keep repeating non-stop. In case you see anything like this, you can also know that it's the same thing as what we did. So the next one we're going to deal with is express the following fraction as decimal and decimals as percentage. When you have a fraction or decimal, you need to express it as percentage, just multiply by 10. So when you have 3, number E, 3/5, expressing as percentage, you just multiply by 100, sorry, not 10. So 5 cancel here, I cancel here is 20, so you have 60%. For D, 0.4 times 100, you have 40%. Number G, 1/25 times 100, you have 4%. And number K, 5/8 times 100, just multiply by 100, which is very simple. When 4 go here, we have 2. 4 go here, we have 25. 5 times 25 will give you 125 all over 2. So you divide further, it should give you 2 divided by 12 is 6. 2 and 1/2%. So when you have a fraction and be told to change the percentage, simply multiply by 100. Number 3, express the first quantity as a percentage of second quantity. How do you go about this? Simply express the first, this is the first quantity, and this is second, first. Express this first one as a fraction of this, then multiply that fraction by 100. So let's go. A, we have 10 naira and 20 naira. So what's the fraction of 10 naira to 20? Just do 10/20, which is 1/2. So this 1/2 is what you multiply by 100. 1/2 times 100, and you are having 50%. Let's go to number D, 270 degrees and 360 degrees. So express this as a fraction of this, 270/360, cancel, 9 go here, 3, 9 go here, 4. So this is a fraction. Let me highlight the fraction. This is a fraction. So this fraction will be what you are multiplying by 100. You have 3/4 times 100, which should give you 75%. Go to the fourth one, G. The first one, we have 2 different units that are not the same. So first, let's convert this to this 1 kilometer to meter. So I'll have 300 meter and 1000 meter. They are not in the same unit. Don't divide what is not in the same unit. So you can now look for the fraction now. 300/1000. Cancel. So your fraction is 10/3. So this 10/3 is what you're multiplying by 100 to get your percentage. So you're having, this is 10. So you're having 30%. Then for the last one in this number 3, you have 60 naira and 200 naira. So the fraction of 60 to 200, cancel, 2 go here, 3, 2 go here, 10. So this is a fraction. So to find the percentage, and you are having what? 30%. So for this kind of example, when you are given a value and you are being told to find the percentage of that value on a second value, just find the fraction of that value to the second value and multiply by 100. So for number 4, we are told to calculate the percentage of a value. So this is the 10 naira. We are being told to find 10% of 10 naira, 80% of 1 kg, this is 1 kg, and so on. So to calculate for values like this is A. simply convert this percentage to fraction and multiply it by the value. And from the previous example we did, convert a percentage to fraction is simply to divide that percentage by 100. So you have 10, okay, let me write it out first. 10% of 100 naira. So first convert this to 100 to fraction, to be 10 over 100 times 100. So what you're having is what? 10, I would say 10 naira. So the answer is 10 naira. So 10 naira is 10% of 100 naira. So number B, 80% of 1 kg. So convert the 80 to fraction, 80 over 100 times the 1 kg. You understand? So I'm getting 0.8 kg, or if you convert it to gram, it will be equal to 800 gram, because to convert to gram you multiply this by 1000, either way. So the next one is G, 5% of 800 naira. So convert to fraction first and multiply 5 over 100 times 800 naira over 1. Cancel. I have 40 naira as your answer. 10 naira, 0.48 kg, 40 naira. Then the last but not the least, 33 and 1 over 3% of 21. So this is already in the mixed fraction, so we'll convert it to improper fraction. 3 times 31 is what? 3 times 31 is 99. 99 plus 1 is 100. So I have 100 over 3, right? So we divide it by 100 again, times 1 over 100 times 21 over 1. So this is what we are going to get to solve for this. So the 200 cancel each other. 3 times 21 is 2 cancel 21 is 7. So your answer is 7%. 7 is the 3.5% of 21. Number 7, a man gets 10% pay rise if his present wage is 6,000 per week. Calculate the new weekly wage. Now somebody is being paid this every week, and there was a 10% rise in his wage. We are being told to calculate the new wage after this 10%. This 10% has been added. So first, let's look for 10% of 6,000. How do we do that? Remember what we do: convert this percentage to fraction and multiply. So it will be 10 over 100 times 6,000 over 1. So at the end of the day, you are getting what? 600 naira as the increase in his money. So the new wage will now be 6,000 plus 600, which will be 6,600 naira. For the second one, a woman reduces all her price by 10%. What will be the price of a pair of shoes originally marked at 2,100? Now, this is a woman. She's selling something. She decided to reduce all her price. This time around, we are dealing with reduction. So first, let's look for what is 10% of 2,100. So 10% times 2,100 will give us what? 210 naira. So the new price of the shoe after the deduction has been made will now be 2,100 minus 210, which will give us what? This will give us 1890. So her new price now is 1890. I think this marks our last example on introduction to percentage. If you have any question, do it to drop in the comment section. Thank you and see you in the next class.